Well, it's certainly been a while since we last been in this room. But here we are, once again, at the start. Hello everyone! Welcome back to Bloodstained Hands. In the last episode, we literally killed the god, but we didn't really get any elaboration on what happened after we beat Mortalius. But here, we are going to be doing the alternate ending. So that's why we're back here at the start. I am on the New Game Plus file, which is why Rain is level 49 and a silencer. So, New Game Plus. It's kind of funny, because New Game Plus usually isn't anything you see in RPG Maker games. So this is kind of a rarity, at least as far as I'm aware. I actually do have notes on what is featured in New Game Plus, so we're gonna go over those as we go, but the main thing is, all of your items and weapons, along with your EXP, are carried over. Any key items you have that are not relevant to the story is carried over as well. The Fiend weapons are not carried over though. So if you plan to use Mia in this second playthrough, she will not have access to the Fiend staff immediately. So be warned of that. But yeah, we still have all our medicines and armor and stuff, but we don't keep any of the celestial items. We also keep the Fairy Pass and the Recipe Book, and the Bone Lockpick. We get different rewards from the side quests tied to these, but you don't have to worry about buying lockpicks anymore. We have all our weapons, and for the sake of doing the alternate ending, I would highly advise you put on the elixir ring if you have it. Wait, where is it? Where's my elixir ring? Wait, what? I can swear I had it. Okay, my elixir ring is gone, so we're gonna use the mana ring. It is highly advised you have a way of keeping your MP low, because we are going to be using a lot of MP. We also don't have the Fiend armor anymore, so just put on whatever you got, which is probably the black equipment. We have all our skills still at the same levels, so it's still highly advised you have high level Shroud and Venom, because they're literally your best skills. And now we have half MP cost, that's save. All our stats are still the same. But until we reach that point, we just kinda have to play through the beginning the same way we did normally. So a fun thing is, I found out when testing this out, is you can hold shift to speed through text in order to make your life easier. So we had to go do the stuff that we did before, like go collect... Oh, hi Gray. Like go collect Matthew's bag. So I think the reason why I don't have my elixir ring is because it was on Gray before, and we get him fairly early on. But, oh well. We have mana rings, it's fine. But, anyway, we'll be getting to the other stuff, because I actually do have a save file with the New Game Plus stuff. But, the main thing is mostly that we get all our stuff, keep all our stuff. But there's one thing I will note right now. All enemies will now scale to Rain's level specifically. So if you're level 49, enemies will be on the level if they were also level 49. Which can make your run easier or harder depending on how much you grinded. Alright, and now we gotta go. Fortunately, the time auto-advances, so we don't have to worry about that at the beginning. You know, unlike every other time, when the time didn't auto-advance, I had to sit there and wait a lot of the time. So. We also keep all our money, so we are loaded. By our 24k that I don't need. Alright. But yeah, this is basically just fetch quests. Usual beginning stuff. Just Rain living his normal life in another time. Why he has all his assassin skills, let's just say that's because he was a good boy in another life. So he was rewarded with the ability to use assassin abilities that he doesn't obviously know. But yeah, everything plays out the same way until the part where everything goes wrong. But all we have to do is just speed the text first. Alright. So once we rest and finish the day, it's time. So just like before, Matthew and Gray are going to walk outside. Normally, what we would do here is we have to go out there and then Shadow's going to save us from getting murderized 30 Ways to Sunday. But what we can do instead is turn around and go back upstairs. If we do this and check this drawer multiple times, we can get a dialogue box. Dad, I think it's time to use this. Thanks for looking after us. You'll find an iron sword. Rain will auto-equip this weapon, regardless of whether or not you have another weapon equipped or not. So, if you have, like, a Diamond W equipped, then it will be unequipped for the iron sword. So we're going to take this iron sword, and we're going to take care of business. Why are you taking us? We've done nothing wrong! Oh, please. Surely you knew about this. That girl there, the one you call Mia, she's a fugitive. She betrayed the Empire. That's not true. All she did was leave the Academy. How is that a betrayal? Matthew, is that what she told you? And did she also mention that she destroyed her research before she fled without a word? Matthew, you knew about this? I didn't think it would matter. She came here to get away, start a new life. I thought I could give her that chance. I thought she'd gotten away. Did you truly think that? Nothing is beyond the reach of the Emperor. Nothing. You are under arrest for harboring a fugitive. Soldiers, round up the rest of the villagers. What? What are the other villagers? They knew nothing about this. Do you think me a fool? A newcomer would not go unnoticed in a village this small. Surely you all knew who this woman is. Shut your mouth, Gareth. No one knew. Take me if you must, but leave the other villagers alone. Ah, Mia. You should have known you would be found. You are far too valuable to simply be let go. Your new emperor requires your services. What? New emperor? What are you talking about? Yes, old Leo is dead. His son Cain now rules Ilithia. We may have lost Amathine, but they're no threat. Soon they'll be under our control again. How is that possible? Leonardo was old but still healthy. How could he be dead? How do you think? Emperor Cain killed him. He consolidated his power, gained the loyalty of Leonardo's generals, and stripped the throne from his decrepit hands. No! Cain is a visionary! Under his rule, this land will flourish like never before! Once his goals are met, everything will change. Dude, you sound like a zealot. He will usher in a new golden age! Well, who's this? Looks like we missed one. Rain? What are you doing? Get away from my family! What's this? You think you could take me on? You've got guts, kid. Very well. Let's see if you have what it takes. Alright, so Gareth functions exactly the same as when we fought him before. We're a party of 3. However, this time we're all alone. I think his stats were actually lowered a little bit just to make the fight realistically winnable in a one-on-one. Basically, what you want to do is Shroud immediately. Just make sure you keep Shroud up at all times, and then use Venom. That's basically how you win this fight. Make sure, however, you have an overdrive ready for the next fight. It is very important that you have an overdrive, because there is a very likely chance you could lose. Because yeah, there's a second fight after this. So Gareth is basically just Gareth, except we have to fight him alone. Keep in mind your MP, you know, it's basic fight stuff. I don't even know if this fight is winnable in our first playthrough, because you won't have access to Shroud. Oh boy. But yeah, I tried this with the EXP ring, and you run out of MP very quickly. Ow. Shroud. We have an overdrive ready. I forgot about Concentrate again, which seems to be a running theme in this playthrough. Uh-oh! It's got ice. We want to keep our health up. Alright. Keep on hitting him with Venom. And sooner or later, he should be... Oh, he's dead. Yeah, we got EXP for this! Who's next? And now we have to fight Gareth's dudes! Kill the mage first immediately with your overdrive! Trust me on this, do it! Oh crap, I didn't get the kill. That's bad. I'm dead. So basically, the strategy is, if you don't kill the mage, he's gonna use air on you, and then you're basically fucked then. But, yeah, that's not how it's supposed to happen, so I'll be right back when I kill Gareth again. Okay, the first fight was not nearly as good as this, it's the first attempt, but, alright, here we go. Lethality, go. There we go! Okay, now the fight's free! Because all we do now is Shroud, and we kill them one at... Are you serious?! I'll be right back. You know what they say about third time's the charm. Alright, now, this time, lethality! There we go! Okay! Good? Good? Yes! Okay! Now we just kill them one at a time! Use heals if you need to. Be liberal with your items. This fight will... This is an alternate ending, so, you know, be liberal with your items. I will need to probably heal. If we got another overdrive, we can totally use it. Keep in mind, too, that you do have the power attack, but why would you ever use it? Okay. Give my asthma some use. Good. But yeah, once the mage is dead, this fight is basically just you Shroud and you basically win. Oh, poison we're off. Well, it doesn't matter, one's dead. Wait, what? Never mind, there it is. Alright. Good. I will definitely need to heal up. You will probably, depending on how high your MP is, you will probably need to use a MP restoring item between Gareth and this fight. But literally, once you deal with the mage, this fight's free. And we're done! All it took was 3 tries! 10,104 experience points! So, on top of enemies being stronger, the EXP values have also been increased, so that way they're not giving you like 10 EXP, while they're also level 40. So, that's always nice. And we also got an advanced medicine, thanks. Rain, you okay? I'll live. What are we going to do with the bodies? I don't know. We'll bury them in the woods, I guess. We can't stay here. Not anymore. Where can we go? We'll go to Amethine. I heard him say Amethine was lost. Maybe we'll be safe there. What about the rest of the villagers? They'll have to fend for themselves.
Mia! Gareth wanted you. Why?
I can't tell you. But if we're lucky, Cain won't be able to accomplish whatever he wanted me for. This may just put a stop to whatever he was trying to do.
So that's it then? We just leave? Go into hiding? End of story?
I guess so. It's not like there's much else we could do anyway. Hopefully Cain won't last long as Emperor and this chaos will end.
Then we better get going.
Let's pack our things, bury the dead, and get moving.
Agreed.
Let's move. Nicely done. I wonder how many people will find this alternate ending. But even though it's an alternate ending, we still get a game over for some reason. I don't know why. Should have just taken us right back to the title screen instead of giving us this. It kind of makes it imply it's a bad ending, but we all know what would happen if Cain didn't accomplish his goal. It would create a power vacuum. But that's it! That's the alternate ending. I do find it kind of unrealistic that some village dude who probably has no formal training managed to win a fight against a trained general and his soldiers alone. We had no allies for those fights, and Rain managed to kill 5 guys, one of which including a trained general that he couldn't even win against with help. We had Gray and Marissa and we still lost to him before. And yet here we can actually actively kill him with no challenge. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. But anyway, let us move on to the New Game Plus stuff. So, as you can see, we still have our main party, who is insanely high-leveled. Light and Dark Magic are still as busted as they were in the late game. Mia's got a diamond staff and all that stuff. I gave her an EX experience just because we don't have the celestial stuff. I gave her the fire robes I still got. But the thing is, all chests have now had their contents updated. So that way you're not running around with weak-ass shit all the time. Fortunately. Fang's level is now lowered because... Well, before we do that, if I walk any further, it'll expose who the 7th party member is. So, in New Game Plus only, you gain access to a 7th party member. And that 7th party member is Marissa. Even after she is killed later in the game, she will still be usable for the rest of the story. And I guess to offset the fact that she is supposed to be dead in the story, she gets a unique weapon and an enhanced overdrive. If we look at if I go to it, the party list, which we can now access whenever we want, Marissa is now a silencer. She starts at level 50. So she's already higher level than anyone who you probably didn't raise up. So she starts at level 50. She doesn't have any equipment, so you have to give her stuff. Oh, here we go. Actually, she does have equipment. I just didn't use her. Reaper commas. I don't know if her weapon is different if you just decide to use daggers over katanas. I'm assuming so, but she comes with 2 Reaper commas, which are unique to her, which is pretty nice. Shadow also gets his own unique armor. Also, yeah, Marissa's pretty stacked. She gets all the assassin techniques at the start. Can I check her status? Her overdrive game is not full, so I can't see what her overdrives are. I really don't want to go out of my way to do that. But, yeah. So, let me see. Does Shadow have anything new on him, or is he just the same as I left him? Oh no, he has the Guildmaster's cloak now, which is supposed to increase his bulk. So I guess they do get things that differentiate them from Fang, but not by much. Shadow has still basically got mostly the exact same skills as Fang, same with Marissa, so why would you use either of them when you have Fang, who is always going to be in the party? Speaking of always in the party, we can now use Sebastian whenever, which is a baffling choice, because, you know, we never had access to him for most of the game, so I mean, I guess you may as well just lock him behind New Game Plus. Let's walk around with Marissa. But the main feature here, outside of that, is this book that wasn't here before. This book allows you to lower Fang's level to the average level of the rest of the party. However, you cannot undo this once you do it. On top of that, you can transfer EXP between all your other party members in case you want to, like, level up Shadow. Or Sebastian, or whoever you weren't using. You can level them up by giving EXP from certain other party members to other party members. I don't know if lowering their level below 40 takes away skills from them, and I don't want to try that. I mean, I already have a save, so let's try it. So let's take EXP from Marissa and give it to Shadow. We can let's give up that much. Oh. Oh. We want to give it to Shadow and take it from Marissa. Okay. But basically, you can transfer EXP. That's the point I'm getting at. But that's basically all there is for New Game Plus features. The enemies still scale to Fang's level, so if your level is lower, then yeah, enemies are going to be weaker. Chests are updated. Marissa is now usable for more than a fourth of the game. Even though after she's dead, she'll basically just be like a ghost following us around. The ghost of Morbus Grotto, Marissa, will be our new 6th party member, following us around for the rest of the game, and then we can actually use her in the Mortalius fight. So, Mortalius actually also has a extra form in this version only. He is harder, and he comes with a move called Necro 16. I think it was 16. It's either 16 or 19. It's very high number. And as the ability, it's basically, imagine Mamudoon as a skill in this game. A party-wide insta-kill attack is what it is. It's not a guaranteed kill, so it's literally just Mamudoon. Just with a different name. So yeah, it's just an instant kill skill. So be wary of that. And with that, we have covered the alternate ending after attempts and the New Game Plus features. So I think that's all. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will close the curtain here on Bloodstained Hands. I might write a review. I don't know. I've never actually written a review. I actually did very recently make an account on the RMN site. Because for the longest time, I have literally gone with using that site as a guest since I learned of its existence several years ago. But now I actually have an account, so I can actually make reviews. So, I don't know if I will make a review, because I'll just tank the star rating by rating it 3 stars, because that's literally what I think. But, you know, that's just how it goes. Anyway, I will see you all in the next project, because I have to get to recording that stuff. Because recently Scarlet and Violet came out, and despite the performance issues, I've been playing that lately. Since yesterday. So I'm going to do that, and I'll see you next time.